or really anybody else,
Yeah.
I'd say if we shooting at a spot,
Yeah.
I'd be like, you got to make one, I got to make two, like at
Oh,
7
okay.
spots or something like that.
Now, do you ever lose those, or are you still winning those?
I lose them sometimes because, I mean, we got guys that can shoot, but I still just want to try and embarrass them.
Yeah,
So
well,
that's why I
yeah,
be
that makes a
doing it.
lot of sense, huh? He's just trying to embarrass his whole team. Leads the SEC in three-point percentage last year and hits 81 threes, and he's the big hot shot now with the teammates. Are we
Yeah.
going? It's rolling. Oh, okay, cool. All right, here's the intro. Okay, I looked you up, and this guy is a certified bucket getter. I got to read some stats because I got to give you your flowers. All-time leading scorer in Virginia high school basketball history with 2,909 points. Passing, who was it?
Mac was the one that had it, and then before him, AI.
Okay, I didn't know about the AI, but I definitely knew about Mac McClung. Led the SEC in three-point percentage last season, over 45%, hit 81 threes, and now is a senior leader on a 9-0 Vandy team that just won the battle for Atlantis in the Bahamas. Sure, he had a great time. Certified gym rat, certified sniper. He's a 6'7" guard from Harrisonburg, Virginia. Please welcome on the podcast, T-Nick, AKA Tyler Nickel.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
To start the season, 9-0, just played SMU last night. When was the last time Vandy was 9-0? Trivia question.
Ooh, okay. Last time they was 9-0.
I'll give you a hint. It's after 2003, which is wild to say. That's the year that you were born, correct?
Yeah.
Interesting. 1996, baby, over here. So.
Damn.
Did you hear that? He said, damn. What is it? It's after 2003.
After 2003? Okay, I'm trying to think back on like what teams and who was when. See, because you think DG, but DG got hurt. Mm-hmm. Aaron Neesmith and them was cold.
Yep, before that time. But I'm a diehard Indiana Pacers fan. I will say I was born in Indy, so I'm a big Aaron Neesmith guy.
Okay. Might just take a shot at it.
Take a shot at it, bro.
I'm going to just say 09.
2008, 2009.
For real?
2008, 2009. Nice. You see, he got it. And I think that had AJ Ogilvy. Do you remember he was an Australian guy? Mm-hmm. Who else? Yeah, Jermaine Beal, Jeffrey Taylor, Brad Tinsley, George Drake, Festus Ezeli plays for the Warriors. He's a big. So
yeah.
The question is, brother, like, what is clicking? And I know I talked to you about this again right before we hit the record button, but like, it seems like you guys are super loose right now. It's a new team, but everything's clicking. You guys are having fun. Why is it working right now?
I just say, like, we so unselfish.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. This is probably the most unselfish team I've played with in college by far. Like, everybody's happy for each other's success. The way we move the ball, the way, like, our energy is infectious, I feel like, with each other. Like, last night, I got a fast break dunk.
Yep.
And you see Duke Miles running along the baseline, happy, for me making a play. But that's just an example of just the energy of this team for real and the cohesiveness we all got.
Yeah. Did that guy get in trouble, by the way?
The ref talked to him after, but I don't think he got in trouble for real. They just told him don't do it again, and they had to tee him.
For context, we're watching the game. I'm watching the game last night. He's playing in the game, obviously. He gets the steal at half court. He goes up for the slam dunk, wide open. One of his boys is not even on the court. Does the whole? It looks like a LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, iconic photo, and his boy is just jumping in the air under the basket, out of bounds, while he's in the air. You might have to frame that one, bro.
No, I do. I saw the picture last night on Twitter.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay, so someone did frame that one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I got a picture of that? You got to frame it then. I got to ask, too, with the football team balling out right now, and it sounds like the other sports teams across campus are doing fairly well as well right now. So, I mean, does that vibe kind of help the men's basketball team with Diego kind of doing what Diego does and doing the money stuff and Vandy just being really good at football? Does that kind of blow over to you guys on the court?
For sure. I think, like, all the energy going into football, our soccer team is so crazy. Mm-hmm. All the success that all these different sports have had, like, all that kind of coming together, it just kind of, it shines on the whole athletic department.
Right.
And I feel like once you have success in one season or one sport, and now you're looking forward to the next, and it's on us to keep it rolling. So, I think it helps everything because just a lot more energy.
I was going to say, especially, I grew up a big Vandy fan. My Tennessee guys that are watching this went to school at Tennessee, was rooting for Vandy to get in the playoffs. Tennessee didn't have a chance, but especially with Vanderbilt not making the football playoffs, which is kind of rigged in its own right, then it blows over to basketball. Okay, we're still good at basketball. Let's play with basketball. Before we get into kind of like checkpoints in your life, I do want to talk about the Battle for Atlantis tournament, which you know where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
I'm sure you had a great time in the Bahamas, okay?
Yeah.
But there's also unfinished business to be handled, right?
For sure.
You guys cook a team that got you, unfortunately, in the first round, St. Mary's, in March Madness last year. You cooked them.
Yeah.
You had 20 plus, you guys won by 25. So
real bad.
I guess the question, it's real bad. I guess the question is, is that like a revenge game? Is there closure to that after winning that game? Or is that kind of just, hey, that's business, this is what we're doing. We're not even thinking about that.
Nah, it was definitely revenge on my mind.
Okay.
And we have 3 returning guys from last year, me, Devin McClung, Tyler Tanner. And we all felt like we needed that. We needed that game. We needed to pack them up the way we did. Like have a dominant performance against them. And for one, we were playing for a trophy to begin with. So that's already everything amped up. But then with it being them, like on top of that, we were all ready to go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And what is Coach saying in the locker room? He's got to still be kind of Coach B. But
Yeah.
he's low key. He's like, should have did that. I mean, this is what we do. And we're a better team as well.
Yeah.
Might see him again in March Madness. So, all right, cool. I know I talked about. I just wanted to get those 2 like most recent events out of the way. And I would love to dive back into kind of high school, then a little bit of college, and maybe what's after college, and then maybe a little surprise for all you guys for socials after that.
For sure.
Virginia legend, again, when I looked you up, dude, I said this guy's got to have a huddle 1,000%. You have like 300 huddle tapes, okay?
Yeah.
And I don't really understand them, to be honest, because they're all like 20 seconds long.
Yeah.
There's like 2 3-pointers here, 5 3-pointers, fast break, dunk, whatever. But you're a certified bucket in the state of Virginia with the most points as a high school player, passing Mac McClung. When did you realize that breaking that record would be realistic? And we'll start there.
Yeah, to be real, I didn't know about it until like going into my senior year, like at the end of my junior year. Cause and honestly, I should have put it together sooner because after my freshman year, I had the record for most points in a freshman season. After my sophomore year,
652 or something like that? Insane, dude. How many games are you playing?
Like, in all, I think probably like around 32
Okay,
or
cool.
so.
Okay. I mean, that's
around that.
somebody did the math. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
I don't know. But then I had the most points for a sophomore year, and then and here's the thing about that record too.
Give it to me. Come on.
Is that I had to do that with a COVID year. So if I had a full season my junior year, I'd have easily cracked 3,000. That's the one thing I'm mad about. But I still got the record, so I can't be mad.
Okay.
But
Are you boys with Mac McClung because he went to Gate City, right?
Yeah.
And then you're in Harrisonburg, Virginia, which is about a 3-hour difference.
Yeah.
Are you boys with him? You're on Team Loaded in AAU, and then you guys could have met up in the state championship, but then they got beat, and then you guys played the team that beat them in the state championship, correct? So I guess, are you boys with him, and did you ever play against him in the state of Virginia?
Nah, actually, I've never really talked to him.
Really?
I've never really talked to him, never had no interaction with him. I never played with him or against him. But yeah, I thought when I got the record, I thought he'd say something. Never heard. I don't know if he hurt by it or what, but I don't know.
You know he saw it though.
Oh, he had to see it.
Yeah.
He probably, I don't know.
That's tough. That's tough. I want to ask, what's the craziest defensive scheme that an opposing coach and team put on you?
When in high school, it was at the end of one of our regional games, and they would have 2 guys face guarding me off the ball. Like, I didn't have the ball, and like, say I'm in the corner and the ball's over here on the slot. They in a 3-man zone, and they got 2 guys. Like, I'm just in the corner, I'm not even part of the play for real. And they're face guarding me without the ball.
What were you saying to the defensive players? Like, yo, back up, like I'm not even in this play?
Nah, I was like, I ain't gonna lie, y'all doing the right thing.
Yo, that's hilarious.
Y'all doing the right thing. If I was y'all,
Did
I'd
you
do the
still
same
get the
thing.
ball and score on them?
I don't know if I did that play, but I'm sure while they were doing that,
Yeah.
I probably.
And were you a big shit talker in high school?
Yeah.
Okay, what were you saying? Like, you can't guard me to the coach. That number 10 cannot guard me.
I talked to the coach, to the
I
players,
know
to the
you
fans.
did. I know you did.
Yeah.
I know you did. I had a buddy exactly like you. He was a baller at USN in high school. He did the same thing. He would do the Superman. Shout out Liam Nash if you're watching this. And then how many technicals do you get in high school?
In high school, I had a good
Chirping
amount.
the black and white stripes.
It wasn't even really talking to the refs. It was more like me talking to the other team.
Okay, and like, dude, you gotta chill out. We know, everyone in the gym knows that
I
you are
kind of
him.
had like the rep of a hot head in high school,
Yeah.
so I would, sometimes,
That's fine. We grow from
emotions
it.
just,
We grow from it, dude.
yeah.
I didn't get a lot of PT in high school, but I was trying to talk shit on the bench, be like, never mind, whatever. You guys not gonna listen to me. You guys not gonna listen to me. And then I know you had a 54-point game. Where do you put that 54-point game in your lifetime bag of memories?
That one felt good.
Yeah, I bet it did.
That one felt good specifically because when we played them, they might have been our first game of the season, but I had a bad game at their spot, and they won by like 1. And so then they came to our crib, and I was like, yeah, I got to get my get back.
Yeah, and you got it, I'd say.
got it.
Okay, and you guys got the dub as well? Mm-hmm. Okay,
Yeah.
by more than one?
Yeah, I think it was like, I think we won by like 20 or something like that.
Now, again, before we move on, watching your tapes, it looked like you had another taller guy on your team that was fairly decent as well.
Yeah.
Was your team good? And like, be honest, the competition, were they that good? You're putting up a ton of points.
Yeah, I mean, like, I had some guys on my team that could play, like, but none of them that were really trying to play basketball at the next level.
Got you. Okay.
So it was like whatever athletes like we could get at our school, because I'm at a small high school,
Right.
like we don't got but so much like to pull from.
Yeah.
But I had some guys like, shout out Cooper Keys. He was my point guard.
Coop, yeah.
And
He throwing you a couple
he had a
bombs?
strap. He had a strap.
Really?
Yeah.
He
then
was
my
shooting
boy,
that thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
And my boy Zay, he was like defender, hustler type. Yeah.
Get him to the games, dude, you know? See what's up to him.
Yeah.
I'm curious about UNC, but before that, you start to get offers when what, you're a junior?
Yeah. Well, my first offer, I was 8th grade.
Okay, 8th grade.
Or
okay.
beginning of 9th grade, I think.
Nice. Okay. Who was that from?
JMU.
JMU. Okay,
Yeah.
saw this. Okay, so let's just call it throughout high school then. You're getting a lot of these D1 offers. I got right here LSU, obviously Virginia Tech, NC State, a couple other ones. I can't think of them at the top of my head, but you only take a couple of official visits, right? One was with Virginia Tech.
Yeah.
The other, North Carolina.
Yeah.
Was there a third one?
Nah, there was gonna be a third one, but I had decided before.
Okay, so obviously Virginia Tech makes sense in your home state. North Carolina's coming off a national title. They're bringing back about 4 of their 5 starters. You take that official visit, I believe it was like 5 days before signing day.
Yeah.
So like the question is, were you always trying to get to play basketball at North Carolina?
Yeah.
And then did you think twice about it after official visit? Like what happened there, dude?
So going into the visit, I wasn't sure. I really didn't know. And a lot of people ran with the narrative that UNC was like my dream school and I wanted to go there so bad. That was never the case. Like, it was cool. Like, I'd always liked UNC because being on the East Coast, loving the ACC, like, I always watched and liked them, but I never really had like a dream school.
Okay.
So everybody kind of ran with that. But then I went on my visit and I liked the guys when we played and I played well, and like the visit and everything, the energy from the coaches was cool. So that's what made me decide to go there after the visit. But nah, it's a lot of stuff that people ran with that wasn't true.
Did you think twice about Virginia Tech? Because obviously you transferred there, right?
Yeah.
We'll get into that in just a sec. But like, That was just kind of crazy to me. Maybe as an outside perspective, maybe not as crazy as it sounds to you, but it was just like, oh, damn, you get all these offers. Virginia Tech, I know he probably think that's in the bag 100%. But UNC just coming off a national title.
Yeah.
And they didn't have, I mean, you could have played for Roy, Williams, but it was Hubert. Mm-hmm. What was his last name?
Davis.
Hubert Davis. So, okay, cool. And then you go to UNC. Again, they bring back a ton of their guys. You don't get a lot of minutes. Now, that's because of the talent that they brought back. But maybe what did that teach you just kind of being, I guess, a younger guy on that team?
Yeah, I mean, it taught me a lot of just how to navigate college basketball and seeing, like, successful vets that were there when I was there, like Caleb Love, Armando Bacot, Leaky Black.
Yep.
All these guys that, RJ Davis, that kind of, like, took me under their wing and taught me a lot about college basketball, which is why I'm never going to feel a bad way about that experience because I did learn a lot. But like you said, it was just the situation of the school and the play style and like one thing, because I think it was some miscommunication when I first went there.
Gotcha.
Like, because I saw that you bringing back almost everybody from a national championship team. Mm-hmm. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, I'm probably not going to play, but or like not for real, but I might get some minutes here and there, but I wasn't really tripping on it. But then I was being told, oh, you're going to play. But if I had known that I wouldn't play that much, I'd have rather just redshirted and learned. So I kind of felt I was a little mad about that.
A little jaded a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like there was a little bit of misunderstanding there, miscommunication. Because, I mean, obviously you're the guy at Virginia, and then you take a chance on yourself, and you're like, well, hold up now. I need more than like 6 a game. You know what I'm saying? So, but a great experience nonetheless. And then you take that to Virginia Tech. Mm-hmm. Why that transfer right there?
Because I was really just comfortable with the staff, and I knew that they wanted me bad. So as soon as I went in the portal, they were quick to.
They're like, yeah, dude, we've been waiting on you.
Yeah,
you should have picked us first.
Right, that's kind of what they were saying. Yeah. So
another ACC team.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I guess I don't know a lot about your Virginia Tech tenure there, but how was it? Like, did you get a lot of minutes? Did you score a lot of points? Maybe even did you find confidence, like more confidence in yourself transferring back to home state and after not playing as much, or like how did that go for you?
I think it was a good experience. I definitely made a step as far as like my reputation as a player at that level, and then played a lot more minutes. Was in a lot more like situations at the level that kind of make you more comfortable being out there. Mm-hmm. But then ultimately it just ended up like the play style was a little too slow. And when by the end of that season, like our whole team essentially had transferred. Okay. And I had no idea what was coming back. So it was either try and find a situation for you or just hope that stuff works out. And then I ended up obviously.
How'd you guys end up playing out that year?
You said what?
How'd you guys end up playing out that year? Were you guys decent?
Yeah, like we were okay. Like we were in the NIT.
Yeah.
Like, we
Madison Square Garden?
Nah.
Shit.
Yeah, we had like a 20-win year, which like isn't bad, but it just wasn't what we wanted it to be.
And then we come home.
Yeah.
This is, this right here.
Yeah, facts.
This is Vanderbilt University here. I mean, we're in the practice gym again. Thank you for letting us come here and hang out and just be right here on the V. This is awesome. Grew up a big Vandy fan. You got to take, I want to get the story from you, and you know what I'm going to ask. Why Vanderbilt, and who gave you that FaceTime to convince you to come to school here? Yeah,
so Coach B had known me forever. Like I said, JMU was one of my first offers, and as soon as he got the job, he re-offered me as soon as he was there. I'm a backyard kid for JMU, so I had known him and how he plays for a while, but I just knew that I wasn't going to go to JMU realistically. So then when he got the job here at Vanderbilt in the SEC, knowing the way he plays, and he made it a priority. He FaceTimed me from his office in Memorial, showing me the gym, said this where you need to be, and I scheduled a visit, came out here, got it done.
You got to meet the guys pretty early, and like before even committing, I guess how long did that take to say yes to that phone call?
It was really, I had to get on campus. I had to know the plan. I had to, know what he was trying to bring in because it was a whole
Money
new
involved
team.
there too. Yeah, we all know what's going on here.
and then, I know he had to get a bunch of transfers.
He had to know the
coming
plan.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you, bro. I got you. You're all good.
Hey, but then I had to know what he wanted to bring in as far as transfers and everything.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I just trusted his vision.
Yeah, super cool, man. And then obviously we saw what happened. You guys, you're in the SEC now. And what is the difference between the SEC environments?
Yeah,
You got the A&M game. You got the Tennessee game.
facts.
Between SEC and ACC.
The SEC fan base is just so much more live.
Yeah.
I feel like the fan bases are just so much more into it. Obviously, you got your top of the ACC, like Carolina, Duke, and even NC State and situations like that. But it's nothing like the SEC.
Yeah.
Like it's just a different energy, different vibe about it.
That game that I went to, I was sitting up there at the middle court, the second stands up there. And I mean, I was like, oh my God, this is crazy right now. And Vanderbilt's really good at basketball. And shout out Chaz Lanier for not making any free throws. But that game was awesome, nonetheless, because you popped off early.
Yeah.
You're talking that wet.
Yeah,
like, who is that guy? Who is that guy? I looked you up during the game. I'm like, oh, he's a transfer from UNC, Virginia Tech. Now, before we do the podcast, I'm like, whoa, dude, this guy is a certified bucket getter. So, thanks again, dude. Appreciate that. Okay, let's talk about the A&M game because I think I watched it. I can't really remember the game, but from what I'm researching, 7 threes. When did you know that was you weren't going to miss that game?
So the first two I shot were, the second one was a little shaky and it dropped. Like when I let it go, I was like, and it dropped.
Right.
Then the third one, I let it go. It was contested, but I didn't care. I let it go. It dropped, and I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be one of them days.
You're just shooting in a swimming pool at that point.
Yeah.
And then, are there any nerves going into SEC games like that? Like Tennessee, everyone's, oh yeah, we got the orange. The orange is trying to fill up, the Memorial Magic Gym.
Yeah.
You guys, are you feeling it a little bit? You're like, nah, this is who we got. I'm gonna take the guys in my locker room. We're gonna go out and do business.
Yeah, that's kind of how I look at it.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's a healthy amount of nerves going into every game for me. Because if you don't have that, you're not ready to go. But I think once you get through that first possession or the first two possessions.
You see one go in.
Yeah, one go in, or even just that first crash, that first hit, that first bump or whatever. As soon as that's out the way, you're like, oh yeah, let's rock.
Yeah, love it, man.
Yeah.
March Madness. We got to talk about it. Your first time going to the big dance.
Yeah.
Cool. Selection Sunday. What was that like?
That was awesome.
Yeah, where were you at?
I was right there in that film room.
Nice.
And I saw all the cameras set up and all that. And I guess for us, we didn't know if we were going to be in, but we had a good idea that we were in.
A bubble team considered, right?
Yeah.
Which I don't even really know what that means. What does that even mean? Outside looking in type of team?
Kinda, but we were on the inside of the bubble.
Inside.
So we had a good
Gotcha.
idea that we were going to be in, but we didn't know where or against who or what our seed would be. And then, yeah, that was a cool experience.
I want to talk about your experience against St. Mary's because that had to have been something that you've never obviously experienced but felt before in your life, right? I know you try to make it seem like it's a normal game, but that's a March Madness game.
For sure. Yeah.
You guys are up, I think, 12. I'm rooting the hell out of you guys. I'm in Chicago at a bachelor party. Oh, Vandy's about to go to second round, right?
Yeah.
And I hate to bring up, bad juju, but what the emotional swing in that game, is it energy in the ball where they've got the energy and you guys kind of don't, and you're up and you're looking at each other, who's gonna take over and get us some points?
It's when stuff gets stagnant, it's so hard, especially against a team like St. Mary's, because they want to slow the pace down so much that when you can't get it going offensively, then it's kind of like a snake, like just squeezing you, and it's nothing you can do. Because once you get down or you get in a bad situation against them, it's hard to come back just because of their pace of play.
Yeah.
Especially with our personnel last year, made it a little different. I think with this year's team, it's we would have a better opportunity to like bounce back than we did last year, just because of how many threats we have.
For sure. A terrible feeling in the
Oh
locker
my
room.
gosh.
And when did you kind of have closure with that game? I know we talked about it at the top of the podcast, but when did you kind of watch that game back and kind of learn from that? Was it this summer and be like, yeah, you had a couple that rimmed out at the end, you know, like what were you kind of thinking? And when was the last time you watched that game back?
I mean, yeah, I watched it back in the off season and just kind of saw opportunities where, like me individually, I think that's kind of how everybody has to look at it. How can you improve individually about what happened? I think there were definitely times I should have been more aggressive or hunting more, and I just kind of let them be comfortable or let them off the hook sometimes. But, you know, that's turn losses into lessons and then move on. Then we got them in Atlantis, and they felt what we was feeling.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Fast forward to this season, undefeated, 9-0, best start since 2008. New transfers, which is, guys, got a whole new damn team, bro.
Yeah.
New chemistry, new identity. What part of your game did you work on the most in the offseason that led onto the court, maybe even last night?
I would say moving off the ball or being active off the ball. I think, you know, me being able to shoot the way I can and the defense having to pay so much attention to me when I get the ball, of being smart with the way I move off the ball and allowing my gravity to open things up for our offense. I think that's a big thing. And I think just being having the mindset of being physical on a defensive end or rebounding the ball, just constant physicality. And I think changing my thinking of the game, because I'm always thinking about the next play instead of just being present in this play and getting it done.
One step ahead. Playing chess, not checkers out here, baby.
Yeah, see what I'm saying?
And you don't have two guys guarding you just yet, or do you?
Nah, not yet.
They're doing the scouting report on you, dude.
Not yet, yeah. They got a lot of times they'll try and fight catches, but I mean that's with anybody that's an offensive threat for real. And so just got to figure out ways around it.
Number 5, don't let him shoot. He's still gonna shoot. He's 6'7". All right. Anyways, what's the biggest thing that you want people to understand about this Vanderbilt basketball team, maybe in just a couple of words? I know you kind of described it already, but again, new identity, and we're kind of looking around. Wait, where did that guy transfer from? Eastern Kentucky? Okay, who's this guy from? You know what I'm saying? What's the biggest difference here?
I just say our consistent toughness and unselfishness.
Love it.
Yeah.
Quick fun ones here. I know about you a little bit, get your personality. What's a perfect off day? And I already know the answer to this because this is off day right now. What's the perfect off day in Nashville look like for Tyler Nickel?
Perfect off day? This is gonna sound like I'm lame, but I come in here, do my recovery, get a massage, then get a little workout in, get some food, play the game, watch games if they on. Really, that's about it.
Are you about to get married, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah. You are, aren't you?
I don't want to say a win, you know what I'm saying, but you know, it's
how long you been with your girl for?
Towards that way.
4 years, 5 years? How long?
4 years. You're just over 4 years.
Now, how do you do that?
How do I do it?
Yeah.
I'm locked in.
So I got log in?
Yeah, that's it.
Fuck, dude.
You see what I'm saying? Like
I'm just trying to get a text back at this point, bro.
Hey, you just gotta find the right one, man. That's all.
Stay away from Broadway?
Stay away from Broadway.
Have you been on Broadway?
With my guys.
Okay.
Yeah, with my guys. Yeah. Like I said, I'm locked in, man.
I'm just trying to figure it out. I would like a girlfriend. But yeah, I'm holding on to my 20s, man. I'm 29, so kind of have my fun with it. I like to have a little bit more fun.
Right.
There's
You still
name's
young,
Andy.
man. You still
Nice
young. You got a little time.
This is Tyler Nickel. He's like the best fit Virginia State. He's the best basketball player in Virginia State. Like, that's kind of cool. A couple more for you here, brother. Who's the funniest person on the team?
See, this is hard. We got a whole lot of clowns.
Really?
Yeah, I say it's between 3 people. It's between Duke Miles, Jalen Washington, and George Kimball.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are they cracking? What are they saying?
They just they just always trolling.
Yeah.
Like they're always trolling, always making a joke out of something.
Yeah.
It's never a dual moment.
A lot of
with them.
competition between those 3 too and yourself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For sure, but
You can't guard me. What you doing? Man? What you got on the playlist, bro?
Little stuff like that
you know,
all the time. But nah, they be, bro, they're so funny, bro.
Okay. Give me your go-to pregame song right now. And I think did we listen to a little bit of it or no?
Nah.
Okay.
Blitz by G Herbo.
Ooh, Chicago rapper.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Blitz by G Herbo. Last one here. Who's the one teammate you trust to hit a 3 besides yourself?
So I got some options. We got some snipers this
Really?
year. Yeah, we got some dudes shooting like high 40s.
Got active
From
shooters
3?
in the building.
Yeah.
Give me one. Give me one, bro.
Well, you saying
March
like
Madness,
end of the game?
March Madness against a team, doesn't have to be St. Mary's. You're getting triple team. Oh shit, somebody's in the corner there. I'm gonna skip past to him. Who's taking that shot?
There's
To win
3.
the
There's
game.
3 I have in mind.
Yeah, I need all 3 can't shoot it.
Oh man. Right this second, taking Tyler Tanner.
Yeah, no shit, dude. He's
Yeah.
the fucking man.
Right this second, I'm
Yeah.
taking Tyler Tanner.
Yeah, Tyler Tanner, stand the hell up.
Man, also, yeah, watch his game against SMU if you haven't. Watch the highlights back. He
that
went
was
crazy.
fire, bro. I saw him last year. He had that backdoor dunk on Tennessee. I said, who is this cat? Again, had to look him up.
Yeah.
Mr. Tennessee, like went to BA down the street, same school as Darius Garland. Come on, man. What are we
He's a
talking about
dog.
here?
He's a dog.
All right, we're going to do Tyler Nickel. Is there anything that you want to shout out, man, before we get in kind of this fun stuff? I texted you about it before, but anything you want to shout out, anything at all? Let's give you the floor.
Nah, not for real. I just say tune in Vandy basketball this year. We up right now, but it's only going to get crazier, and we're going to keep going.
Fuck yeah, dude. I'm with that all day. Okay, we're going to segue into a 3-point challenge. You said you were down with this?
Let's do it.
Okay, cool.
Let's
So
do it.
I've got right here, use this exact line so it flows naturally. Shout out ChatGPT. All right, man, we've been talking about shooting all episode, and I've seen you shoot in person, but now that we've literally been sitting on your court at Memorial practice gym, I need to see it again up close. So we're going to do a 3-point challenge. Out of 10, maybe I get a handicap. Out of 8, if you win, and I hope you get a percentage of this, I'll just go to the Vandy store and buy your jersey.
Yeah.
Do you get a little bit of that?
Yeah, I get a little bit.
Okay,
Get a
cool.
little bit.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'll go straight to the Vandy shop
Okay.
and get your jersey if you win, and I'll wear it February 21st on ESPN, Tennessee at Vandy.
Okay.
With all my boys, okay?
I like
now,
that.
if I win, you saw my shot, like,
Yeah.
not bad.
Yeah.
You got to give me tickets to that game. Is that possible or no?
For sure, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do it.
Let's do it.